Okay, step number 2. Now we understand choosing a webinar model, yes? Step number 2, you need to choose what I call A, B, C, or D. Now I do all of these, but I want you to just choose one at first. Just choose one, start out with one, and then you can move on to the others later. Do what I call a show and tell webinar. This is where you take a product or service and you show and talk about it. Remember when you were a little kid, you had to do show and tell at school? It's the same thing, except now don't lie, whatever you do, okay? Tell the truth. So you might have a product or a service that you can get on a webinar and tell your clients about, okay? Tell prospects about. You can give them a look at what you're doing. If you use a particular piece of software in real estate, you can show people what you do. If you've got a secret technique to making money, buying properties, you can go onto realestate.com, show them the steps that you go through. It doesn't have to be your system, it can be someone else's system. You can teach MYOB, you can teach Adobe Photoshop. Who are the graphic designers here? Hands up. Okay, for example, who here would like to learn how to create a logo and save $250 every time you need a logo? Hands up. Okay, go to this Photoshop webinar with this person. Whoever your graphic designers are, you can start doing webinars today with these people. Okay? So what could the graphic designer sell these people if he doesn't have a product at the end of the webinar? What can he sell? Because people come to me and go, I don't have a product. Okay, it doesn't matter. You create one on demand. What can he sell? Service, thank you. The person comes to the webinar and says, oh my God, look at Adobe Photoshop. I can't do all that. Can I just pay you to do it? Because I can see you know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing. Does that make sense? Are people going to see that and buy from them? Absolutely. What else can they sell? They can sell a service. What else can they sell? More webinars. Training. Come every week, 1 hour per week, and we'll take you through the whole Adobe Photoshop suite, plus we'll give you a phone number to call if you need any help. How much could they charge for that? $1,000, $500, even if they sold it for $97, they recorded it once and then put it into a video sequence. There's a $97 product. You can put it onto ClickBank, get affiliates to sell it for you. Hello? Is that easy? Yes. It's too easy, but people want to complicate things. You've got 2 products you can create on demand. Now, if you don't know how to use Adobe Photoshop, can't you do what Vince taught you yesterday and go and get the piano guy? Did he know how to play piano? That guy didn't know how to play piano. Goes and gets a piano guy, records him for a whole day, and that's his series. Pays him $1,000 and that's it. So you can do this in every single industry. You just do a webinar where you show and tell people a little bit of information. At the end, you sell the service or a product and they join your system. Does that make sense? So what can you do a show and tell webinar about? What are you thinking right now? Talk to me, Sydney. Shout them out. I'll help you. MYOB. Who wants to learn how to fix their accounting and use MYOB so they don't have to get ripped off? Hands up high. So you got people here. Go and see this lady. Put your hand up. MYOB expert. What else we got? Yes. MYOB as well. Okay, so we've got 2 experts in here. Plenty of people. Making what? Make women laugh so you can attract them. Shit doesn't work for me. I'm coming to your webinar. Yes. QuickBooks, the opposition to Mile. Beautiful, right? So who uses QuickBooks here? Hands up. Anyone? QuickBooks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, who uses MYOB? Okay, so plenty for everyone, right? What else? Show and tell. Yes, sir. Teach hotel staff where the air conditioning switches are. Yes, very good. I don't think they'd come to that one. But you can do a show and tell webinar on anything. Now, with a show and tell webinar, write these 2 things down. You can do the live screen demonstration where you just show your screen and you're on the internet showing them the software, or you can show them MYOB or Adobe Photoshop or whatever it is, or you can show your PowerPoint slides and you can put everything into PowerPoint structure. Does that make sense? 2 choices for a show and tell webinar, PowerPoint or live screen.